I was laying in my bed, motionless, in pain, dying. My temperature was 102 degrees and climbing. My bed was drenched in cold sweat. My joints and muscle pains were killing me. My heart rate went crazy. I knew if temperature will rise another few degrees, my brain will begin to melt. It was scary. Then somehow I developed courage, which is the part of the 4C success formula, and I reached out for my phone. Then I saw this. I just made $6,000 a day for the last 2 days I was in bed. Lights out, I passed out. I came back to life in emergency room. Immediately I got back to work because of my commitment, which is the second C in our 4C formula of success. Then I asked myself, how did immigrant who came with $10 in his pocket, who didn't know any English, created the most successful team and make $6,000 a day? Stick around and you will discover my proven formula. Let's go for a quick drive and I will teach you how to do this. That is, if you're ready. My friend, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Now you discovered 2 C's so far, right? Out of 4 C's that are standing in front of you between the success you truly desire and you deserve and where you are right now. The first 2 C's I showed you when I was laying in bed, and thanks God I survived. You know, I gave a lot of blood yesterday in an emergency room, so still waiting on the results of my blood tests. But I survived yesterday, so I'm alive. I'm with you, thanks God. And I want to give you, for the next few minutes, if you stick around, the 2 other C's that are standing between you and the success you truly need, right, in your business and life. So first 2 C's are confidence, right? Confidence and courage, right? Being able to do something that most people are not able to do. And 2 other C's are vital, crucially important for your success. So let's go for a ride and I'll explain to you in the next few minutes how you can gain those things, those 2 C's, and get the success you truly desire. Because chances are you're on a Project Apex team, and consider yourself lucky because we created #1 team inside of the community of Digital Altitude for duplication, and we have brand new people succeeding, and there's a big reason why they're succeeding where they weren't succeeding before in let's say other opportunities, right? So let me take you back to 2008. I had my daughter, right? My first child, right? Gabriella was born, and that's when I made commitment to escape the rat race, no matter what. To escape that cubicle that I hated so much, where my boss dictated, how much I'm worth, how much I should get paid, how much vacation I should get every year, when I'm allowed to take a break, a lunch break, when I'm allowed to go on vacation, all those things that keep most of the society entrapped, right, in this rat race, and people just don't live happily after, right? They're lucky if they have any savings when they retire. And 90% of people in the United States, for example, live paycheck to paycheck and they have no savings. So my mission life, this is why I did not die yesterday, okay? Because my mission is not complete until I can create more success stories, create more legacy, more success stories, and create a better future for my kids. Now I have 2 kids, right? So back in 2008, I decided to do no matter what, to succeed no matter what, to be able to travel the world, to be able to work from my laptop no matter where I am in the world, to be able to work my own hours, to be able to help others do the same. And this is exactly what I created, Project Apex community, right? So the 4 C's, right? The 4 C's are as follows, and I'll explain what each one means and how you can achieve that level. So the first C is commitment. First C is commitment, my friend. commitment to your goals, commitment to your family, commitment to your kids, commitment to your parents, to your community, to do whatever it takes, right, to make something work. To do whatever it takes to make something work, whether it's losing weight, whether it's making more money from home, whether it's improving a relationship, whatever it is, it's a commitment. Everything starts with commitment. Because if you're not 100% committed, you're gonna fail, right? You gotta be 100% committed to your goals and do whatever it takes in order to achieve them, right? Back in 2008, I realized I'm not happy. I'm not where I want to be in life, right? And I made a commitment to change that. I made a commitment to change all that, right? So that's a first C that I mentioned before when I was laying in bed with crazy 102 degrees fever, sweaty, in a cold sweat. I couldn't move a muscle. I had joint pain everywhere and everything else, right? But I developed the courage, right? The second part of the 4C formula is the courage. I developed the courage somehow to be able to move a muscle, to be able to reach out for my phone, and just for the heck of it, to check the commissions for the day while I was laying in bed for the last 2 days with crazy temperature, crazy body aches. My heart was pounding like crazy. But I developed the courage to reach out for the phone, and I saw that I made over $6,000 in one day, and that was 2 days in a row. So I made $6,000 2 days in a row. So that's like $12,000, right? And I put a smile on my face. But at the same time, I had 2 other C's going for me, right? Which is confidence and capability, right? So without capability, that would not happen. I would not see $6,000 days, right? Without confidence, I would not see those crazy commission notifications. Without being committed and without having a courage to go against the flow, to go against what people consider to be normal, right? To have a job and live at that job and not see the family, right? Missing out on all the kids' activities, being told what to do every single day, and not getting paid for what you're truly worth, right? That's what society is called norm. You're being normal. So my friend, I invite you to become not normal. I invite you to become what you're truly capable of. Truly, you know that deep inside that you're meant to achieve bigger things in life. You're meant to inspire thousands of people like I do, speak from the stages, speak the freedom into people's souls and hearts, being able to do that at will, like this. And this, my friend, is what it's all about. Having those 4 C's. So let's recap. It's the commitment, right? You commit to it. And then you don't give up, no matter what obstacles come your way, what challenges might come your way, right? And from the commitment, you develop the courage, right? You develop the courage, right? The courage to do whatever it takes. You develop the courage to go against the flow. You develop the courage to go against everything that society ingrained in your brain to be a slave to a corporate job or any job for that matter, to your boss, and develop your own business, right? To be able to write your own paycheck, to be able to take as many vacations as you want, to drive any car you want, right? To make as much money as you want. That's courage, man, right? That's courage. That's something that people admire. That's something that lifts people up, right? And from that point, you gonna get to a point where you develop capability, right? You develop capability to do that, to create your own freedom, to be able to do exactly whatever your wildest dreams are, right? Whether it's moving to Thailand, whether it's moving to South Africa and doing safari, whether it's moving to Rio de Janeiro and chill by the beach, whatever it is for you. Travel to Europe, travel the world, right? Being able to have vacation house like we do, being able to we traveled 10 times last year, right? That's what it's all about. when you commit, when you develop the courage, and you acquire capability, right? How do you acquire capability? That's a very good question. Thanks for asking me. You develop capability by surrounding yourself with successful people. So if you're hanging out with broke people, right? People that not confident, people that always complain, they're always negative. Everything is a problem. Everything is like the whole world is against them. You know, it's always somebody else's fault. It's not their fault. It's their boss's fault. It's their government fault. It's the president's fault. It's the economy's fault, right? They're always blaming. They're always pointing fingers, right? So if hanging out with those people, you gotta change that, my friend. You gotta change that. You gotta hang out with millionaires. You gotta hang out with people that make multiple six figures online, right? Because your average income will always gonna be directly proportional to the total amount of income of those people you surround yourself with. That's a proven fact. Think about this. If you surround yourself with millionaires, your average income is gonna go like this. If you surround yourself with broke people and negative people, your income is always gonna be like this, where you live paycheck to paycheck, or even gonna go down, okay? So if you wanna change that, you have to surround yourself with successful people, people that are gonna help you, lift you up the mountain, right? And get you to where you wanna be, right? How do you do that? You go to the next live conference, and that's another C, right? That's another C. Live events will change your life. So I don't know when you're watching this. As you can see, my t-shirt says Las Vegas, Project Apex, right? This is from the last event. So if our next event in Las Vegas or anywhere else in the world, maybe it's in Fiji, maybe it's in Europe, maybe it's in Canada, do whatever it takes to get there, because we have people flying from Australia, we have people flying from Russia, we have people flying from New Zealand, because they have no excuses. They committed and they did whatever it takes to get there, right? To surround themselves with successful people in order to take their business and life to the next level. Let me take you back to 2011. I'm not trying to sell you anything, by the way. I'm just trying to sell you on you and your dreams. Trying to sell you on your dreams. Back in 2011, I had all sorts of excuses. I was trying to make it happen behind the screen on my laptop. I'm like, I'll figure it out. Guess what? I was stuck for 2 years. Was never making money. Then I decided to change all that. And opportunity came along to go to the next live event. My sponsor told me to go. My company told me to go. I was procrastinating and I had all the excuses in the world. I said, well, I'm afraid of flying. I don't want to fly. I had a phobia of flying. That was like after, Twin Towers, 2001, all that stuff. I had phobia of flying, right? I had no money. My credit cards were maxed out. I had over $80,000 in credit card debt. My spouse did not support me either. She thought I was joining scams. It's how convenient people, this is how society labels everything as a scam, something they do not understand, right? I'm sure when internet came along, people started going, oh, internet is a scam, offline business is where it's at. Internet is not gonna last. Everything is online, my friend. Everybody's shopping online, everybody's booking trips online, everything is happening online, right? Social life, Facebook, and all that stuff. So my wife did not support me. I was afraid of flying. I had no money. I decided, it was my birthday. Next day was my birthday coming up. So my wife's like, what, are you crazy? You're gonna celebrate your birthday here in the house, where are you going? You're planning to go to Atlanta? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna change my life. For my family, for you, my wife, and my kids, okay? This is what I told her. And I jumped in the car and I drove for 20 hours from Brooklyn, New York, all the way to Atlanta, Georgia. And that event completely changed my life. That event alone changed completely my life 180 degrees, okay? From being broke, living paycheck to paycheck, to being able to retire from my corporate job, being able to retire my spouse from the corporate job, and now living life on my terms. I paid my price to be there. will you? Will you pay the small price, because the ticket's probably at heavily discounted right now? Will you pay the small price to change your life? Will you share the room in a hotel with somebody else and make friends with them, right? To save money on a hotel. Will you figure out how to get there? Maybe drive there, maybe take a bus, maybe figure out how to get there to the next live event, you know what I mean? Because I'll be there to help you. And I'm gonna help those people that show up at the live event. So I'm gonna challenge you to do this today. Get yourself and your spouse or significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, to the next live event and meet me there, because I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help you there. If I see you're committed, you have the courage, you're there to develop confidence and capability to change your life, I will be there. Will you? So click the button below if you see the button around this video and get yourself those tickets to the next live event, and I will see you there, my friend, because you live only once. It's time to change your life, and you know it. Click the button below. I will see you in the next live event. Alex Z. I'm still alive. I'm here to help you. Peace out.